Think air rifles are just for plinking in the backyard? Think again. The world of hunting is undergoing a silent revolution, and air rifles are at the forefront of this game-changing shift. These aren't the low-powered BB guns you grew up with. Modern air rifles have evolved into serious hunting weapons, powerful enough to take down big game. If you've only considered traditional firearms for hunting, it's time to rethink your options. In this video, we'll break down the best air rifles for big game hunting, showing you how these high-powered beasts can rival even conventional rifles. Whether you're looking to switch things up or just starting to explore air rifle hunting, we've got the top picks for you. Let's get right into it. Number 1, AEA Zeus 72 caliber. And finally, let's talk about the Zeus 72 caliber, currently the most powerful air rifle in the world. Until the early 2000s, most airgun hunters were rocking standard caliber airguns for small game and pest control. But then, things started getting interesting with PCP technology. Fast forward to today, and we've got the AEA Zeus, the big daddy of them all, at 72 caliber. So, let me break down the specs for you real quick. The AEA Zeus comes in different barrel lengths, but I went with the 16-incher because I wanted something handy for hunting deer and pigs in thick brush. It's a slick-looking gun with a sporty stock and a solid metal receiver. It's got this side lever action that's smooth as butter and a nifty safety release built right into the base. Now, power-wise, it's got this under-barrel reservoir that packs a punch at 4,500 psi. The barrel is no joke, threaded for a suppressor that's still in the works. Plus, they threw in a rubber pad on the buttstock to help manage recoil. And there's a Picatinny mount on the forestock for slinging or mounting a bipod. It's not exactly lightweight, but the short length makes it easy to handle. So, how's it shooting? Well, I tested it out with some slugs from Mr. Hollowpoint, and it didn't disappoint. I got consistent cloverleaf groups at 50 yards, which is sweet. And during a recent deer hunt in Texas, it dropped a doe like a sack of potatoes with a single shot. It's a serious hunting rifle, no doubt. Now, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. If you want max power, you'll have to go for the 32-inch barrel version, which is unwieldy and cumbersome. It packs way more punch than you need for birds and critters, which makes it a little too overpowered for the average, everyday airgunner like you and me. But if you're hunting big game and you need power, it's top-notch. It's one rugged, accurate, and seriously powerful airgun built for big game. And there's nothing like it on the market at the moment. Number 2, AirForce Texan. The AirForce Texan, a groundbreaking big-bore air rifle, has made a significant impact in the world of airguns. And it's proudly brought to you by AirForce Airguns in Fort Worth, Texas. This Texan series stands out as one of the original American manufacturers of PCP air rifles, setting the stage for high-powered airgun innovation. The Texan line appears deceptively similar to its standard caliber counterparts, ranging from 177 to 25. But beneath the surface, it's loaded with cutting-edge technology. In recent years, the Texan has claimed its spot as the most sought-after large-caliber hunting air rifle on the market. What makes it unique is its innovative design. It incorporates the air bottle as a functional buttstock, offering adjustability for the butt pad height and length of pull. The rifle sports an AR-style pistol grip and features integrated rails running above and below the barrel, from the receiver to the muzzle, providing ample space for accessories. The scope rail even serves as a handle, and you can adapt it for either 11mm dovetails or a Weaver-style base. The Texan's tactical appearance and comfortable ergonomics make it a pleasure to shoot. Its side lever mechanism for cocking is one of the smoothest I've come across in big-bore air guns. The trigger is a responsive two-stage unit, and the safety, located inside the trigger guard, is easy to engage with a forward push of the trigger finger. These features combine to offer excellent control in the field. The standard configuration boasts a 490cc steel tank, which can be filled to 3,000 psi. An ingenious design element is the valve incorporated into the air bottle, allowing for efficient airflow from the reservoir to the breech, behind the projectile, and down the barrel. This design results in more power and a greater number of shots at 3000 psi compared to other designs. Number 3. Hatsan Piledriver 50 caliber. The Piledriver by Hatsan packs a big wallop. It's one of the most powerful 50 caliber production PCP rifles on the market. When it comes to high-powered hunting, this bad boy is designed to deliver the goods. Now, let's talk about how this thing works. It's got a slick side lever cocking mechanism that's easy to reach and operate. The air is stored in a 480cc carbon fiber bottle that fills up to a whopping 4,350 psi. With a full tank, you can unleash up to 6 high-powered shots, which is pretty darn impressive. But here's where it gets interesting. The Piledriver's patented hammer design ditches those clunky steel coil springs for a gas piston mechanism. Translation: smoother cocking action. Plus, it's a single-shot rifle with a roomy loading port that can handle ammo up to 34 mm long. When it comes to the stock, it's built for all-weather use and features an ergonomic pistol grip with textured surfaces for a solid grip. The rubber butt pad is adjustable for elevation and angle to keep you comfy while taming the recoil. There's also an adjustable cheek rest for perfect sight alignment with your choice of optics. And speaking of optics, the 14-inch scope rail can take both Picatinny and 11mm dovetail mounts, giving you plenty of options. If you're all about customization, you'll love the 3 Picatinny accessory rails on the air bottle. And guess what? They threw in a quick fill nozzle for good measure. The 50 caliber Piledriver takes power to the next level, producing an impressive 800 foot-pounds of energy. With that kind of power, the number of shots per fill is within the range of only 35 shots. And with an MSRP of $1,199.99, the Piledriver offers serious value if you're into air rifles. Number 4. Western Airguns Bushbuck. The Western Airguns Bushbuck is a true powerhouse in the world of air rifles. This bad boy is all about delivering the highest power, maximum shots per charge, and top-tier accuracy. It's a beast built on a rock-solid platform that means business. The Bushbuck 45 caliber is no joke. Its one-piece receiver and Picatinny scope rail are crafted from aircraft-grade aluminum, ensuring durability and a low-scope mounting position for perfect scope-to-eye alignment and a comfortable cheek weld on the stock. This gun is all about hitting your target with precision. Now, let's talk about that air cylinder. It's made of solid steel, providing both rigidity and a solid anchor for the high-quality 4.52 barrel. This barrel has a special twist rate that keeps both short and long bullets stable in flight. How accurate is it, you ask? Well, it's been put through its paces and tested for accuracy up to 250 yards, delivering some seriously impressive results. Those extra long 400-grain bullets? They produce remarkably tight groups. When it comes to power, the Bushbuck doesn't disappoint. It's got a 285cc air tube that offers 2 full power shots with a whopping 600 foot-pounds of energy on high power and 440 foot-pounds on low power. Fill it up to 4,500 psi for high power or 3,000 psi for low power, and you're good to go. Cocking and loading this rifle are a breeze. There's plenty of room for those extra long bullets. The trigger is solid and breaks clean at around 3 pounds, giving you precise control over your shots. Number 5. FX Impact X 30 caliber. The FX Impact X in 30 caliber is a real step up from the original. If I had to pick out areas for improvement, I'd say it's the trigger and the overall sturdiness. The trigger is solid unless you're into super light triggers. The regulator and valve perform really well too. By that, I mean you can hit a max velocity of around 870 FPS with 44 grain pellets using the 700mm barrel. Anything above that, and you're either pushing the gun too hard or risking some damage to the regulator and valve. Mine's running at about 860,865 FPS, with the regulator set at 140 and the valve at 3.5. The Impact is, without a doubt, an impressive airgun. If you can find someone nearby who has one, I highly recommend getting together to give it a go. I had a blast with my Impact 30 during the short time I had it. It was a real game changer for taking down those pesky bunnies. I could get around 40 regulated shots per bottle fill, and it was incredibly accurate. The first time I squeezed the trigger with a bunny in my sights, I couldn't help but squeal with excitement. It packed way more punch than my other air rifles and had quite the bark to it. That bunny didn't stand a chance. The 30 calories, 50.12 grain domed JSB pellet passed right through its skull and unleashed most of its energy about 10 yards beyond, creating a big cloud of sand. But I must admit, the impact isn't all rainbows and unicorns. It's a complex piece of equipment with tons of features and adjustments, which means it needs a fair bit of maintenance. But hey, different strokes for different folks, right? Number 6. Umarex Hammer. The Umarex hammer is a powerhouse in the airgun market, standing out for its raw power and big game hunting capabilities. It's a big-bore PCP airgun that's making waves among enthusiasts and hunters alike. Priced at around $850, the hammer offers a lot of value. It doesn't quite hit the initially advertised 700 foot-pounds of energy, but it still delivers 560 foot-pounds, which is nothing to scoff at, considering it's an air rifle. That's plenty of power, especially for something in this price range. This kind of muscle makes it a solid choice for hunting large game. Despite its brawn, the hammer is regulated, which means it offers consistent shooting power. However, it's worth noting that after filling the air tank, you're looking at getting only 2 full power shots before needing a refill. This is pretty standard for high-power PCP airguns, but something to keep in mind for extended hunting trips. Handling the hammer is a bit of a workout. It's loud, which is to be expected with this level of power. Also, there are 3 safeties to manage, and the bolt requires a firm, confident pull. This isn't a casual backyard plinker. It's a serious tool for serious hunters. Design-wise, it's pretty impressive. The hammer has a rugged, no-nonsense look that matches its performance. It feels sturdy and well-built, something that gives confidence when you're out in the field. In terms of performance, accuracy is a big plus with the hammer. It's capable of precise shots, which, combined with its power, makes it a formidable airgun for hunting. And that wraps up our list of the most powerful air rifles for big game hunting. As you've seen, air rifle technology has advanced to the point where it can rival traditional hunting firearms. From the beastly AEA Zeus to the ultra-precise FX Impact X, each of these rifles brings something unique to the table, catering to different hunting styles and needs. So, which one impressed you the most? Have you ever hunted with an air rifle? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any upcoming videos on firearms and hunting. Thanks for watching Firearms Mastery, and I'll see you in the next one.